Ethical practices changes the vision of life, a critical analysis. Introduction to ethical practices provides an overview of the principles and guidelines that govern ethical behavior in various fields such as business, healthcare, and research. The course explores the importance of ethical decision making, the consequences of unethical behavior, and strategies for addressing ethical dilemmas in professional settings. Understanding the impact of ethical choices, awareness, and consequences. Understanding the impact of ethical choices is crucial in today's society. It involves being aware of the consequences of our actions on others and the environment. By considering the ethical implications of our decisions, we can strive to make choices that promote fairness, justice, and sustainability. Reflection and alignment. Furthermore, understanding the impact of ethical choices allows us to reflect on our values and beliefs. It helps us to align our actions with our moral compass and make decisions that are in line with our principles. By taking the time to consider the ethical implications of our choices, we can ensure that we are acting in a way that is consistent with our personal integrity, positive outcomes, and collective impact. Moreover, being mindful of the impact of ethical choices can lead to positive outcome for both individuals and society as a whole. By making ethical decisions, we can contribute to building a more just and equitable world. Our actions have the power to create ripple effects that can inspire others to also make ethical choices, leading to a collective impact for the greater good, essential for a better world. In conclusion, understanding the impact of ethical choices is essential for creating a more ethical and sustainable world. It requires us to consider the consequences of our actions, reflect on our values, and strive to make decisions that align with our principles. By making ethical choices, we can contribute to a more just and equitable society where fairness, justice, and sustainability are prioritized. The role of ethics in shaping perspectives. Ethics as moral compass. Ethics plays a crucial role in shaping perspectives by providing a moral framework for individuals to evaluate and make decisions about what is right or wrong. The framework influences how people view and interpret various situations, guiding their actions and responses. By considering ethical principles such as honesty, fairness, and respect for others, individuals are able to develop a more nuanced understanding of complex issues and navigate moral dilemmas with integrity. Ethics for social good. Furthermore, ethics help individuals to cultivate empathy and compassion towards others, fostering a sense of social responsibility and a commitment to ethical behavior. By prioritizing ethical considerations in their decision making process, individuals can contribute to creating a more just and equitable society. This emphasis on ethical values not only shapes individuals' perspectives but also influences the collective mindset of communities and organizations, leading to positive social change and progress. Examining the benefits of ethical living, personal fulfillment, healthy relationships, environmental impact, and positive impact. Now we are talking about personal fulfillment. Living an ethical life has numerous benefits that extend beyond personal satisfaction. By making choices that align with one's values and beliefs, individuals can experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment. This can lead to improved mental well being and overall happiness. Healthy relationships. Furthermore, ethical living can have a positive impact on one's relationships with others. When individuals act in accordance with ethical principles, they are more likely to earn the trust and respect of those around them. This can foster stronger connections and lead to more meaningful interactions. Environmental impact, in addition, ethical living can contribute to a healthier environment and a more sustainable world. By making environmentally friendly choices and supporting ethical business, individuals can help reduce their carbon footprint and promote a greener planet for future generations. There are positive impact also. Overall, embracing ethical living can lead to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. By prioritizing values such as honesty, integrity, and compassion, individuals can create a positive impact on both themselves and the world around them. Ethical practices and personal growth. What is the relation? Importance of ethics. Ethical practices are essential for personal growth as they help individuals develop a strong sense of integrity and moral values. By adhering to ethical principles, individuals are able to build trust with others and establish a positive reputation. This, in turn, leads to personal growth as individuals are able to cultivate meaningful relationships and achieve success in various aspects of their lives. Impact on decision making. What is the impact? Furthermore, ethical practices encourage individuals to make responsible decisions and consider the impact of their actions on others. These foster a sense of empathy and compassion, which are crucial components of personal growth. By prioritizing ethical behavior, individuals are able to enhance their emotional intelligence and develop a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them, enhancing well being. Moreover, ethical practices provide individuals with a sense of purpose and fulfillment, contributing to their overall well being and happiness. When individuals act in accordance with their values and beliefs, they experience a sense of inner peace and contentment. This sense of fulfillment is essential for personal growth as it motivates individuals to continue striving for excellence and self improvement. Role in a personal growth. In conclusion, ethical practices play a significant role in fostering personal growth by promoting integrity, empathy, and fulfillment. By adhering to ethical principles, individuals are able to build meaningful relationships, make responsible decisions, and experience a sense of purpose in their lives. Ultimately, ethical practices serve as a guiding force for individuals as they navigate their personal and professional journeys. The connection between ethics and happiness. What are the connection? Let's see. Interconnection between ethics and happiness. Ethics and happiness are closely intertwined as living a moral and virtuous life often leads to a sense of fulfillment and contentment. When individuals act in accordance with ethical principles, they are more likely to experience positive emotions such as gratitude, compassion, and peace of mind. By making choices that align with their values and beliefs, people can cultivate a sense of inner harmony and well being. Social benefits of ethics. Furthermore, ethical behavior can enhance social relationships and foster a sense of community, which in turn contributes to overall happiness. When individuals treat others with respect, kindness, and honesty, they are more likely to form meaningful connections and experience a sense of belonging. By upholding ethical standards in their interactions with others, people also can create a supportive and harmonious environment that promotes happiness for all. Personal fulfillment through ethics. Ultimately, the pursuit of happiness is often linked to the practice of ethics, as leading a virtuous life can lead to a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. By prioritizing values such as integrity, empathy, and fairness, individuals can cultivate a sense of personal fulfillment and satisfaction. Also, when people live In accordance with ethical principles, they are more likely to experience a lasting and meaningful sense of happiness that transcends fleeting pleasures. Ethical decision making in daily life values and integrity, honesty and fairness, sacrifice and compromise. Values and integrity. Ethical decision making in daily life involves considering the moral implications of our actions and choosing to do what is right. This process requires individuals to weigh the consequences of their choices and how they may impact others. By making ethical decisions, individuals can uphold their values and integrity. Honesty and fairness. Furthermore, ethical decision making in daily life involves being honest and transparent in our interactions with others. It requires us to treat others with respect and fairness, regardless of our personal biases or interest. By acting ethically, we can build trust and foster positive relationships with those around us. Sacrifice and compromise. In addition, ethical decision making in daily life often involves making sacrifices or compromises in order to do what is morally right. It may require individuals to put aside their own self interest in favor of the greater good or the well being of others. By prioritizing ethics over personal gain, individuals can contribute to a more just and compassionate society. Ethical practices and social responsibility. What are the relation between them? Ethical practices and social responsibility. Ethical practices refer to the moral principles that guide an organization's behavior in its interactions with stakeholders, including employees, customers, and the community. This involves making decisions that are fair, transparent, and respectful of human rights. Social responsibility, on the other hand, pertains to an organization's obligation to contribute positively to society and the environment. By engaging in ethical practices and social responsibility, companies can build trust with stakeholders and enhance their reputation. Fair treatment and community impact. One key aspect of ethical practices is ensuring that employees are treated fairly and with respect. This includes providing a safe work environment, fair wages, and opportunities for professional development. Social responsibility involves giving back to the community through charitable initiatives, environmental sustainability efforts, and ethical sourcing practices. By prioritizing the well being of employees and the community, organizations can create a positive impact on society. Transparency and environmental impact. Another important component of ethical practices is maintaining transparency and honesty in all business dealings. This includes being truthful in marketing com- uh, campaigns, financial reporting, and communication with stakeholders. Social responsibility requires organizations to consider the impact of their decisions on the environment, society, and future generations. By being transparent and environmentally conscious, companies can build trust with consumers and contribute to a more sustainable future. Competitiveness and stakeholder value. In today's globalized world, ethical practices and social responsibility are becoming increasingly important for organizations to remain competitive and sustainable. Consumers, investors, and employees are increasingly demanding that companies operate ethically and responsibly. By embracing ethical practices and social responsibility, organizations cannot only meet these expectations but also create long-term value for all stakeholders. Ethical practices in professional settings. Ethical practices in professional settings refer to the standards and principles that guide individuals in making morally sound decisions and behaving in an upright manner with the within the context of their work environment. This includes being honest, fair, and transparent in all dealings and upholding the values of integrity and respect towards colleagues, clients, and stakeholders. Conflicts of interest, another crucial element of ethical practices in professional settings, is the avoidance of conflicts of interest and the impartiality in decision making process. Professionals should strive to act in the best interest of their clients and organizations without being influenced by personal gain or external pressure. By maintaining objectivity and independence, individuals can ensure that their actions are guided by ethical considerations rather than personal biases. Confidentiality and data protection. One key aspect of ethical practices in professional settings is the importance of maintaining confidentiality and safeguarding sensitive information. This involves respecting the privacy of individuals and ensuring that data is handled securely and responsibly. By adhering to strict confidentiality guidelines, professionals can build trust with their clients and demonstrate their commitment to upholding ethical standards. Diversity and inclusion. Furthermore, ethical practices in professional settings also involve promoting diversity and inclusion and treating all individuals with fairness and respect regardless of their background or characteristics. This includes creating a welcoming and inclusive work environment where everyone feels valued and respected, and where discrimination and harassment are not tolerated. By embracing diversity and fostering a culture of inclusivity, professionals can contribute to a more equitable and harmonious workplace. The influence of ethics on relationships. Importance of ethics. Ethics play a crucial role in shaping relationships as they dictate how individuals interact with one another and what values they prioritize. When both parties in a relationship adhere to the ethical principles such as honesty, respect, and fairness, the bond between them tends to be stronger and more fulfilling. This is because ethical behavior fosters trust and mutual understanding, creating a solid foundation for a healthy relationship. Conflict resolution. Furthermore, ethics help to navigate complex situations and conflicts that may arise within relationships. By having a moral compass to guide their actions, individuals can make decisions that are in the best interest of both themselves and their partners. This leads to a more harmonious and sustainable relationships as ethical considerations prevent one party from taking advantage of the other or acting in a selfish manner. Societal perception. Lastly, the influence of ethics on relationships extends between the immediate connection between two individuals. It also impacts how relationships are viewed by society at large. As ethical behavior is often seen as a reflection of one's character and values, by upholding ethical standards in their relationships, individuals cannot only strengthen their bond with their partners but also earn the respect and admiration of others. Overcoming challenges to uphold ethical standards. There are many challenges to uphold ethical standards: profit driven pressure, ambiguity in guidelines, cultural discrepancies, importance of integrity, so many. And lastly, the conclusion is embracing ethical practices for a fulfilling life. Importance of ethical practices. In conclusion, embracing ethical practices is essential for leading a fulfilling life. By making ethical decisions and treating others with respect and kindness, individuals can cultivate meaningful relationships and contribute to a positive community. Living ethically also promote personal growth and self-improvement, leading to a sense of purpose and satisfaction in one's life. Benefits of ethical living: ultimately, prioritizing ethics in all aspects of life can lead to a greater sense of fulfillment and happiness. When individuals act in accordance with their values and beliefs, they experience a sense of integrity and authenticity that enhance their overall well being. By embracing ethical practices, individuals can create a life that is not only successful in a material sense but also rich in meaning and purpose. Thank you all.